What's up, guys? I'm Mike.
I'm Luke.
And today we're back reviewing all the black cards from One Piece OP09's Emperors in a New World. We already have up on the channel, if you're watching this the day it goes out, red, green, blue, and purple available for you. And members, of course, have access to our videos up to 2 weeks early, which means they have yellow and have had this already available. So if you want to get all of our content early, get everything you need to know about getting ready for the next format faster than everyone else who's not a member, and support awesome content here on the channel, become a member. And of course, if you're not already subscribed, check out our videos. But today we got black cards with Marshall D. Teach finally getting his flowers as the brand new black leader. 5 life, 5,000 power, 4 emperors, and Blackbeard pirates. Your own characters on play effects are negated. And activate main, you may discard 1 card from your hand, and your opponent's on play effects are also negated until the end of their next turn.
Yeah, crazy game warping card.
Yeah, so this is a good time to talk about the power scale for how we grade our cards. We grade all of our cards in reviews on a scale of 1 to 5. 1 being this card is not worth anything, please throw it away now. 3 being the average card you'll end up playing in your decks. They aren't the reason you're building your deck or building around certain things, but you're more than happy to play them and they're gonna be really impactful in your matches. And at the top end of 5 are the most broken, powerful cards that warp the way you play your decks in certain colors, or the warp away other players play cards against you. We're talking cards like Gecko Moria. We had another one earlier in OP9 guides you can check out from watching those videos that we added to the level 5 echelon. Blackbeard leader. Could he be a 5 power leader? And I think
this is tough.
I think the answer has to be yes. Because it is the first and quite frankly, only way to stun lock and anti-meta on play decks in the game right now. It does this in a way that does not require you to be type locked. You're not discarding Blackbeard pirate cards. You're discarding any card. So you could, just like other black decks that come and go before it, just play all the best black cards that fit around it and does not have to be so come to his archetype. Obviously, his archetype plays better because they're going to be revolving around not having all play abilities. But for future design, that's great. The only thing is that it doesn't get your own all play effects. That's the one thing that makes you like want to not give it a 5. And also I do wonder if like how I haven't looked at the Japanese meta in like super detail in terms of numbers. I've seen like the decks and how well they're doing, but I haven't seen like numbers play and like shifts in like minor card selection. And I do wonder if this is just like what it is, where you just like, you don't actually change your deck super heavily. You just understand that like, hey, if you get this matchup, you're either slightly less or worse like favored than other decks against it. Like how Dofi is still kind of fine because it goes wide, but then decks like Lucci are like, oh my god, what am I doing in this matchup? So I don't know. My gut tells me on principle we have to give it a 5, but I kind of just want to give it a 4.5.
So here's my thing, right? Like, I think 5s on character cards and like other cards in the game make a lot of sense. Because the thing is, you have to play around that constantly. But then when us as players inherently are playing around other people's leader cards, right? So inherently a leader card is already, in a sense, game warping, right? Because we're already locked into that that
the
matchup.
mindset.
So,
yeah,
exactly. So. But in that same world, this kind of suggests or implies a way to play in a format, right? In a format where this is dominant, we can't be playing on play abilities as often, right?
I guess.
Or we have to like think.
Let me
about
interject
that,
real quick, just to like get this thought out.
Yeah.
Because obviously we started the channel at a certain point, so like there's other things we didn't rate. Is there a single other leader we would give a 5 in this game? I would argue yes. I would argue yes. RP Law was a 5.
Yeah,
and even though the carpool didn't support
characters were 5.
Yeah, and Blue Black Sakazuki is also a 5.
Yes.
Even though I don't think that needed to get banned as much as the carpool needed to get restricted or banned.
Yeah, I would argue that
so I think
was
that,
probably one of those too.
Yeah, I think in a vacuum, NL is closer to a 5 than it isn't.
Correct. Yeah.
And so I think I had to give this a 5, even though I feel like it doesn't necessarily play like the other 5s. I think I got to give it a 5.
I think I'm going to give it a 5 because every single card that comes out for Blackbeard going forward from this point on will
plus Laboon, plus my boy.
Yeah, plus will just make this deck better inherently.
Also, anytime a character says on play / when attacking, and it's like, cool, I still get that side. That's fine. Like, we're chilling.
Yeah. This is like as if you printed a leader and said like no other characters get rushed. There are no rush effects anymore.
5/6 1K counter. Activate main. This character can be put in the rest, and your leader has Blackbeard Pirates. Or if your leader has Blackbeard Pirates type, up to one of your opponent's characters gets reduced by 3 costs, and then when it's KO, you draw a card.
Yep, really good card.
5 drop 6 though for 3. I'm just like thinking about the scaling. I think I just gotta give it a 3. Because like I feel like we have like Kuzan doesn't have counter, but Kuzan is a 4 drop that draws you immediately so you get the value and then reduces by 4.
Yeah. Did I say a really good card? I'm sorry. I meant
yes,
to say
you
like,
did.
Yeah, I meant to say that we just off of principle we put that in our deck.
Yeah,
but like
of course.
But yes, I do feel like this is oftentimes a 1K counter in my hand more than it is anything else. Because there's a better reducer in this deck. But 3 o'clock. Yeah, 3.
3's all around.
Yeah.
Katarina Devon. This one is scary, dude.
Katarina Devon is my drag name, dude.
5/6 1K counter. Activate main once per turn. If your leader has Blackbeard Pirates, this character gains double attack, banish, or block until the end of your opponent's next turn.
Yeah.
So to bring back the joke from the last video, hey baby, I can be whatever you want me to be. Literally. Quite literally in this case.
Yeah. I'm super confused about why we favor Van Auger over this card, but I think I can see it.
Because this is black, it says reduce a card.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I think this card is super sweet. I think this card is not getting the credit it deserves and not getting not getting the recognition. I do think you know, it is missing rush. It's missing one keyword, and that's relevant. But yeah, I think even though it's not getting as much like deck space, I think in a vacuum this card is way stronger at 3.5.
Yeah, I mean because like on turn 1 you activate it and you're like I'm a blocker, right?
Yeah.
So
you always get value from it.
Yeah, and then like after being a blocker you're just like okay cool, double attack time. So it's great.
Or banish time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're cooking. Also, I mean, like, if this wasn't leader lock, this would be a 4 easy. Like, dude, that's the thing. It's like, this is only 3.5 because you can only play it in one deck.
Yeah. Yeah, 3.5.
This is one of the hardest arts in the game. This art is so
cool,
good.
Dude. It is cool.
Gecko Moria, 4/5 on play. Play up to 1 character card with really bark pirates, but it costs a 2 or less from your trash in rested. Unfortunately, the effect is not as cool.
Yeah.
You can replay a Shindri and then just mill 5. We have in our body.
It's Thriller Bark only. Oh my god.
Yeah, you can replay the 2-drop blocker, but they get to attack into it right away, so you don't get to really block with it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Is there any other relevant? I guess there's some other mill ones, but just play Shindri at that point. 2.5. This could be a combo extender for sure.
Yeah. Isn't there a wait? Hold on. Wasn't there?
Oh wait, this thing doesn't even have counter. It's a 4/5. This thing doesn't have counter, bro.
Wait. But we have a Perona Searcher in green now, right?
Yes. Oh, cool. You're right.
Yeah. That's cool.
2.5.
I guess. Yeah, sure. Yeah. It's a Perona card.
Yeah, but you can play in the Moria deck, which is where I think I want this more, is in the Moria deck than the Perona deck.
Yeah, 100%.
Right?
100%. Yeah.
Jesus Burgess.
Jesus Burgess.
4/5. This character cannot be KO'd by opponent's effects. Neat. The black counter the black again.
Yeah.
If your leader has Blackbeard Pirates type, this character gets 1,000 power for every 4 cards you trash. Very what is it? Das Bones. 5/6 Das Bones for blue.
Yeah, it's like Nightmare Luffy, but you don't have to spend the cards, right?
It's like Nightmare Luffy, except for better in every way.
Yeah. I mean, Nightmare Luffy.
You can trash something. Yeah, you can trash something. So. You're right.
Yeah.
I know your game. I'm familiar.
You know.
This card's cool though. This card, I mean, like, this is one of those cards that normally with the lack of text on it and the very like middling stats would be bad in every other color except for black, breaking its mirror with this.
Yeah.
And obviously the fact that it's like not actually a 4/5, right? It's in its actual designed way. It is probably a 4/7 on average.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna give this a 3.
I'm giving this card a 4. I'm giving this card a 4. Yeah.
I agree. It plays like a 4. I don't know if this card's a 4.
I'm giving it a 4 because it cannot be KO'd by opponent effects, and that when it's insulated by the amount in your trash. So when you swing with it, it is like as if like you +3'd it, right, by the amount of your trash.
Sure.
So that's why I'm giving.
But that part's locked, so that to me is why I have to grade it lower. It's because it is Blackbeard Pirate.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, 100%. Like it's hard to grade these cards when they say like.
No, it's not. You just say it plays like an X. Come on, dude. Get with it. We've been doing this for so long.
We're
almost on a year. We're closing in on a year, brother.
Oh my God! What are we doing for a year? Oh, anyway, we'll
hopefully hitting 5,000 subscribers. Charlotte Pudding, 2-0, 1K counter, 1 plate. If your opponent has 5 more cards in their hand, they must discard 1 card from their hand. This is the most unassuming card in the whole set, I think, and I think it's actually 3.5.
Yeah.
It's a 2-drop. Hit them at the start of the game for 1 card.
Yeah.
That's in black, so you can just always recur it off Moria as your bonus.
Yeah.
And just get some value.
Why did we need to be better into the NL matchup as black? That's crazy.
I mean, it is featured in a card type that is not featured in black in any other way, so that's kind of your one balance point, you know?
That's for sure.
I think this
the
card,
other balance point is that nobody's gonna play it, but like.
No. This is better than Morgan's though, brother.
I mean, how many Morgans have you seen?
Dude, I come from Yu-Gi-Oh! Then Magic, and this is like, brother, I want this card to be good as a Magic player. What do you give this?
Wait, this card's goated. Black Yellow Mom. It's fine. This card's
Oh wait, yeah, but it's the only black card though, so right? I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
It's only black.
Yeah, but you can still search it with. Oh, you can't search it with Pudding. You cannot.
No, you can't search it with Pudding. No.
You can search it with Paris Barrow.
That's cool. You can search Paris Barrow.
3.
Dope. It's
I think.
You gotta get some respect.
I like it. I like it because I like that it's doing something different, right? This is like daughter status. I need to make that clear.
I might just cut this part.
Yeah, it's fine. I think she's doing something unique into another card. I love when cards do that, right? Like they bring a unique effect that isn't usually in their card pool, and then they make it balanced by making it so that it's not easily accessible.
There are 4 black discard cards, just so you're aware. It's not unique.
I guess, but it's like attacking. Oh wait.
No, it's on play. It's on play.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But it costs something else. Like this hits 5 card hands, and the other ones have other conditions. So like that's what it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's why
I get. No, this is free. Yeah. I mean, it's just discard 1 for 2, right? So that's. I like it.
Yeah, but you get a body. You can power it up. You can swing it to a Bonnie with 1 Dawn. All right, let's move on.
Okay,
we're getting sucked in here.
Whatever, 3. Yeah.
Dude, Shiryu I think is one of the most underutilized characters in One Piece so far. I'm so excited for him to pop off.
Yeah.
But this is Shiryu of the Rain. Let's put some respect on that name. 3/4 2K counter, Blackbeard Pirates. Dawn 1 when attacking. If you discard 2 cards or hand, draw 2 cards. It is slightly worse Mihawk. But it costs 1 less, so it's 1 less power. Yeah, I'm gonna give this 3.5.
Yeah. 3.5. It's a cool 2K.
Yeah, I know we look at things in a vacuum, but like this one I'm upgrading because it's in black. It's like, well, we know what black is trying to do, and putting cards into the trash is better in black than it is in blue. So the Mihawk 2K I would give like a 3, but this is like slightly better just because it's in black. And it comes down so early. Like you're not usually doing impactful things aside from like brooking if they play small things early in black. But like this just feels like I could see black decks that don't care about typing in their subtypes playing this card potentially.
Yeah. The thing is, I like this because it feels like Khalifa.
Yeah, sure.
That like you play it because like you need to fix something or like.
But Khalifa's better because it's on play.
100%.
And you get reduction. No,
and you get reduction. And you do get reduction. Yeah, so
Khalifa's a 4. Khalifa's a 4.
Yeah, 100%. But like the reasoning of why you would play one and the other, right? Like why you would pre-play early, like you would play this turn 2, right? So it's like
So true, King. Stronger. Can we get much stronger? 1/0 2K counter, activate main. If you discard 1 card from your hand, place this card in the trash. If your leader is Blackbeard Pirates, draw 1 card, and after one of your opponent's characters get -2. So it's your 1 cost reduction for Blackbeard. You pay 1, but then you also have to discard a card. But that card is then filtered. So it's just a really roundabout way of doing character-based 1 card reduction, a la Tempest Kick, Great Eruption, Ice Age, etc.
Yeah, this is Otama but for cost, so. But then you also get the fillers.
Yeah, and Otama for cost is pretty good.
Yeah,
it is leader locked though, so like where I would give Otama like a 4, I think I give this like a 3 just because it's leader locked.
I give it a 3 as well.
Plays like a 4 though. Plays like a 4.
Yeah, I mean it plays like a 4 because it also activate main. So if they don't respect this, you know, it's great.
Daku 2-drop on top of stronger 0 power. Yo, is he a 0 power princess, bro?
yeah, he is.
1000 counter, activate main. You put this card into rest if your leader has Blackbeard KO up to one of your opponent's characters, but it costs a 1 or less, and then when he's KO'd, you get to draw a card. Just another 3. I feel like Blackbeard decks is like, it's a bunch of 3s that cobble together into something bigger and better.
That's just like the running theme. I think that's just the running theme for this set is like red, blue, and black feel that way.
Yeah, but I think though in red, blue, and black so far we have. I mean, we'll see it here. There is at least one. Like cards that like a few cards that really push it. Like red has the 10-drop Shanks and the oh my god, I'm missing the goat's name. Sniper. No, Backman. Yes, thank you. Yes. And then like, or not sniper, I guess, because Yasop is the sniper.
Yasop.
But
they both shoot guns.
It's a weird combo. And then you have purple has the Sanji and the Luffy. But I feel like more than ever, it's like you're playing a bunch of really consistent 3-drops for an engine. And then you're powering it up with like generic cards that's just outside of the set, like Laboon, for example, right? Yeah. So even though the cards are less impressive, they play really well.
Yeah. I was gonna say this card I think to me is a 3.5 because even though it is leader locked, the fact that like when it goes sideways, your opponent is still hesitant to hit into it because they don't want to give you a card. Which is great.
I think the problem is like I would give Brook a 4. Like this, so like Brook is like the analogy, right? Except for it's attacking instead of activate main, but you can actually defend the Brook. You can't once you get this, you can't defend this, but then replace itself. So it's like I don't know. It's in a weird place for me where I feel like it plays higher, but I have to grade it lower based on just how it's like narrowed in terms of deck building. That's just me though, because I'm a deck builder first. Vasco Shot is your 2/2 blocker in black. Gets a 2 because those are all fine. Is traded. 2. Marshall D. Teach, not the good one. 3/4, 1k counter, activate main. You may rest this character if your hand has 3 or more cards, or 3 or more cards less than your opponent's. Draw 2 and then trash 1.
Are those the Wolverine claws that gave Shanks his scar, or did he just nail claw him, right? I don't remember.
I don't... Have we seen it? Am I crazy? Have we seen it? Have we flashbacked?
I think
the assumption is that... I don't think we've seen it, so I think the assumption is this is what did it, but we've only seen them in the flashbacks like this, like when he's fighting the Roger Pirates. So yeah. Pretty good. I think it's an extender, right? There's better extenders, but it's a fine extender, and it isn't leader locked. So I'm gonna give it a 3.
I'll give it a 3, but I'll also give it a flavor fail because this guy never rests. This guy never sleeps. Why are we putting
there's rest. It's actually right. It should activate main. It should literally just activate main and no rest. Do the ability. Dude, flavor fail. You got it. Agreed.
Flavor fail, dude.
Here's the good Marshall D. Teach. This is another one where like this SR, it does look better than the alt art, but this SR goes so hard,
it looks
brother.
Good. It looks so good.
Hold on. We got a... Oh, sorry. My screen being weird. There we go.
There
it is.
10.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's not here though. It's at the end. We can't get it.
Yeah, wait,
10 drop, 12,000 powers. Blocker, so you immediately get the value, which is great. Activate main once per turn if your leader has Blackbeard Pirates type in this character. This is the turn you play the character. You can negate one of your opponent's leader's effects for this turn. After that, negate the effects of one of your opponent's characters until the end of the opponent's next turn. The character cannot attack. Did people lie to me? What? I thought someone said, I know you can another way, but I thought someone said that this card turns off BY Luffy's effect.
Yes, people lie to you. Yeah,
cool. Lied to me That's great. Yeah. That's great. Yeah. This, I knew they're coping, dude. I cannot believe how much cope is going around our locals being like, I mean, granted, this cope started before people broke the deck in a way that's relevant, but them being like, just saying things that aren't even true about this deck.
Well, the thing is it's good because it may not send Luffy back to a 9k, or sorry, back from a 9k to a 5k, but it does turn off like the
But they can still gain life. That's what I was talking. They were telling me they can't gain life, and I'm like, I mean, if you trigger the event properly, right, you can do that, but they're not going to give you the opening to use the event on them. So
correct. Yeah. Yes.
Literally lying, dude. Chris, I'm calling you out. You Weasley little liar, dude.
I'm sure. Or
was Sunny? Like, it's one of those two.
It was probably both. But like, but the thing is, like, there is a reason why this beats BY Luffy, and I haven't figured it out.
Well, the beat 6 is also part of it. I'm working on the deck guide. Like, it definitely works. It was just like one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, and it does this, and I'm like, oh, okay, I believe you because I'm not really working on the deck right now.
It negates the BY effect. So for audience at home, it negates the BY effect, meaning that like if there were life in BY, when they would take that life, it actually helps them. It actually helps them a lot. Yeah. And also BY Luffy's effect is activate main, so it isn't like it's not like you can turn off leader effect either. whereas in I think Shanks, right, you turn off leader effect and you can do -1000, right?
Yeah, so, that's actually value.
Yeah.
Where do we put Martial DTH, Luke? I think it's honestly just a 4. I'll be real.
I think it's a 4 in the way that Don Quixote do Flamingo 10 cost is a 4.
No, disagree. I think that card's a 4.5.
Oh, then I think
because this card's leader
4.5.
locked. This card's leader locked. So I have to give it less.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whereas
yes.
Doflamingo is any green deck is like neat. I'll play this.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. Big Mom is a 4.5.
Yeah, I mean that card is way better. That card is way better.
This is great because it's stunning something on board, like it's stunning a major threat, right? So that's
also Big Mom is not oh wait, no, is it Blackbeard Pirates? It is Blackbeard Pirates. Never mind. I thought it was Blackbeard Leader. Never mind. Yeah. I still give this a 4. I think it's like really powerful for the deck, but it's like okay, but it's not. This card is not why the deck is as good as it is. Like, whereas Big 10-drop Mom was why that deck was as good as it was.
I give it a 4 to 4.5, but I'm leaning more on 4 because Buggy can bottom deck this. So.
Exactly. Buggy is the King Clown of Chaos, bro. He don't care about none of this. From Blackbeard, we're at Pinkbeard now. Of the Peachbeard Pirates. Blackbeard Pirates. I think it's supposed to be Blackbeard Pirates affiliate or whatever. I don't think it's actually Blackbeard Pirates. 3/5 vanilla. It's not a 4/6 vanilla, so we're going to give it a 1. Laffitte. 1/1, 1 counter. Activate maybe once per turn, you may rest one of your Dawn. The rest is character. Top 5 surgery for Blackbeard Pirates. And then you place the rest of the mob in any order. It's your Bonnie, it's your baby 5, it's your girl. Usual 3 here. Nothing like really exciting going on. Just your basic searcher, doing basic things.
I think it's a little bit better because you don't have to pay 1.
You do have to pay 1. You can rest one of your Dawn.
Oh, JK.
They moved away from the symbol in this set, so now it's like the queen from the not the queen, the Sasagi from the last set.
That's crazy. I don't know why.
I don't like it. It's way less clean now. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my time. 1 drop main event. Look at top 3 cards of your deck. Reveal 1 card with Blackbeard Pirates. Other than it's my time. Add it to your hand. Put the rest in the trash. So it's like Rebecca, but not a character. Trigger activate the main. 2.5 because it's actually doing something for the for like the black subtype that's extra, even though it's less cards.
Yeah, I like it for 1. Okay, yeah, that's 2.5. Yeah.
Yeah, because the trigger activates the main. If it didn't, I'd be like 2. Easy.
Yeah.
Dark Water. Here's the sauce, brother. 2 cost counter event. Negate the effects of up to one of your opponent's leader or characters during this turn, and then give them -4,000 power. Now, notably, this is not one of the cards that's typically in this game where you can split it. So whatever you negate the effects of, you are giving that -4,000 power. Whereas there's cards in this game where it's like you can give buffs and then give like card effects to like, or debuffs even, and then give card effects to other associated cards. And then as trigger, negate the effects of one of your opponent's leaders or characters during this turn.
Yeah, dude. Useless Kid, green, gone. Zoro, gone.
Shanks ability, gone.
Oh, dude, Zoro. Oh.
Blocker effects, gone.
I mean, Shanks is fine. Shanks is fine.
You're like, oh, you're stacked up behind that. I mean, it's during this turn, so I guess blocker doesn't matter actually, but still.
Yeah.
Banish, gone. Double attack, gone. Restanding, gone.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Is there any other crazy ones we can really like get here?
Yeah. Zoro. I think I said it. Zoro leader ×1.
Zoro 9 cost, gone.
Gone.
There's got to be something else. There's like got to be some good ones. Odin, Odin 8-drop, gone.
Rocinante, gone.
No, because you already get the effects.
It costs. Oh, okay.
It's on play. It's on play.
It's on play. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But this card's great. It's also not leader locked, so any black deck can just play this card.
That's really cool.
And for that, I'm giving it a 4.
Oh Jesus!
This card is actually just like one of the most future-proofed power cards being released right now.
Yeah, and the trigger's good.
Yep.
4. Yeah. You
know what,
4. I'll give you 4. The reason why
it might be as low as a 3.5, but it's no lower than 3.5.
I always judge counters based off of how Radical Beam is. And I'm like, okay, if I'm paying an extra Dawn, it better be for something good. And this is actually for something good. So.
Yeah, I mean, black is the interaction deck, so like I'm down.
Yeah.
Dark Cave, main 4-cost event. If your leader has a Blackbeard Pirates, nullify the effects of one of your opponent's characters during this turn. Afterwards, if that character's cost is 4 less KO, yeah, I don't think this is the right translation. I think localization is like...
It's liberation.
Yeah, it's liberation or like Ragnarok or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Trigger and negate the effects of one of your opponent's leaders or characters during this turn.
Yeah, supposedly this is one of the best cards in the deck.
Yeah, I mean, it's flex kill / interaction. And I think, no, you can only kill the thing you target. But it works both ways. It's really good. You pay 4 to kill a 4, and it's going to be reduced, and you activate main for your reductions. You don't need combo, don't cost necessarily on top of it. 3.5 because it's locked.
Yeah. I think 3.5 or 3, because it requires some setup for the most part on some big targets, so it's cool.
Yeah, it can't like shoot above. Usually, like when you're paying for an event, you want to get like 2 cost or like the power conversion of 2 cost above what you're paying on Dawn, and this one is at parity, so it's like less exciting to not get a body. Yeah, Trigger's great, of course.
Trigger great.
And finally, I believe is Honeycomb. Blackbeard's. That's not what it's called, is it?
Hachinosu.
Yeah, Hachinosu. Yeah.
It's a full
Pirates Island. Yeah. There's so many names for it. Activate main. You may discard 1 card from your hand, rest the stage, so your top 3, get a Blackbeard card. This is kind of like this one is close enough in terms of like Reiju's Kingdom of Germa working out, where the way this deck works, it actually might be beneficial to run this card more than other decks I've seen. I already know like some versions of the deck do play the card to success, but just like comparatively. So because of that, I'll give it 2.5.
I think that this card is like actually necessary. I think this card might be like one of those necessary cards in the deck. But
I'm grading how it plays.
Yeah.
Not how important it is.
Jeez. 2.
Okay.
2.
Putting it on the event level usually.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
It's hard to it's hard to grade this without thinking about the deck. So it's like,
for sure. Yeah. And that is all of our black cards for OP09. Let us know in the comment section down below what you guys think about each and every one of these cards. And of course, you want to see our other color guides. Everything up is up right now if you're watching this public, except for yellow, unless this is not the day we uploaded it. And of course, we have deck guides for all the leaders coming out for you. Great OP09 content. We're having at least 1 case opening. We might have 2 case openings. Let's see how much we cook. And of course, until we see you next time, and as always, make sure to be good to each other, be good to yourselves, and we'll see you on the next one.